Good evening, Your Highness and distinguished guests. I'm Nicole Smart, your MC for the evening. On behalf of UMS Group, I welcome you all to the launch of the third edition of the Luxury 100 and the coveted Luxury 100 Awards, which is brought to you by Signature, Oman's leading lifestyle magazine. I'd like to thank Her Highness Sayyida Basma Al Sayed for accepting our invitation and, of course, gracing us this evening as our chief guest. Thank you very much for being here. Please put your hands together. Thank you. On that note, I'd like to request Ms. Alpana Roy, the Executive Vice President of United Media Services, to please kindly present a bouquet, as a token of our appreciation to Her Highness Al Sayed. Thank you. Signature Luxury 100 would not have been the success that it has been without the support and the patronage of our sponsors and advertisers here tonight. And we would like to express our gratitude to our sponsors. Our luxury partner for the evening is, of course, BMW, Al Janaibi International Automobile. And I do hope that we've all had the opportunity to interact with and look and engage with these gorgeous vehicles. One right next to me, we have the 7 Series and, of course, the BMW X5. Thank you very much. Our venue partner is this gorgeous place that we're at tonight, Muscat Bay. And our hospitality partner is Al Jawani Hospitality. Can we please have a huge round of applause for all of our sponsors? Signature, published by United Media Services, has always been at the forefront of luxury in the Sultanate and seeks to bring the most unique media properties to reinforce the class and knowledge of Oman's luxury consumers. And this year, the marquee brand completes 10 years. Let's take a quick look at a short AV on Signature's decade-long journey. Thank you.
Rock for me.
100 is a novel concept that debuted in 2015, and it seeks to recognize the year's best luxury products. A first venture of its kind in the region, we are very proud to say that it has already become a very valuable asset for those who covet the most elegant and innovative luxury products. I would now like to invite onto stage Annie Kurian, the editor of Signature, to say a few words about the Luxury 100. Please welcome on stage Annie Kurian. Thank you so much.
Good evening, Your Highness, distinguished guests, and friends of Signature magazine. Welcome to an evening dedicated to recognizing excellence in luxury. When I moved to the luxury media industry nearly 10 years ago, a question that was often posed to me, most of the time in wonder, was luxury in Oman? What are you going to write about? Fast forward to 10 years, and we're still here, celebrating the top brands from the world of luxury. Not just global luxury brands, but homegrown luxury brands as well. Signature's The Luxury 100 is a compilation of international, regional, and Omani luxury brands, services, and collectibles. The Luxury 100 is not a ranking, but a collection of the most remarkable, fascinating, dynamic, and functional products of 2017. The Luxury 100 list has been drawn from over 300 products, services, and experiences that have impressed elite customers, experts, select readers, award jurists, and a panel of editors. We believe these brands have excelled this year for enduring qualities like craftsmanship, innovation, and exclusivity. Curating the Luxury 100 has been a great experience, and I hope you will enjoy the book as much as we've enjoyed putting it together for you. Thank you, and have a great evening.
Thank you, Annie. Thank you very much. 2017 has been an eventful year for the luxury industry as it witnessed its own set of changes and challenges. For instance, the luxury consumer is changing. Their expectations are changing. And the way luxury is perceived is also changing. It makes one wonder what 2018 has in store for the luxury brands. And so to share with us tonight the trends that will be shaping the luxury industry in 2018 is none other than Mr. Richard Miller. Mr. Richard Miller is the country manager of Quintessentially, the luxury lifestyle management company. Quintessentially began as a luxury concierge service provider headquartered in the United Kingdom with a footprint across the world in over 60 countries. I'd like to welcome onto stage Mr. Miller to please join me. Thank you very much.
Good evening, Your Highness, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to talk about the trends as we've seen it at Quintessentially. As the rich get richer, there's been a growing trend towards indulging in experiential holidays, giving back, voluntourism, self-improvement, mindfulness and wellness retreats. After all, there's only so many properties, fast cars, racehorses and yachts one can invest in. When Aaron Simpson co-founded Quintessentially, a members-only lifestyle concierge company in 2000, the intent was to offer a premium management service for the world's time-poor and cash-rich, specialising in making the seemingly impossible possible. Our lifestyle managers organise everything from seats at exclusive new restaurants to extravagant marriage proposals beside one of the wonders of the world. With 17 years of looking after every whim of celebrities, millionaires, and more than 5,000 ultra-high net worth individuals, we have collated an extensive bank of data about their lifestyles. In addition to our personal members, we count the likes of Chanel, Gucci, Aston Martin, Samsung, and Hermès among our corporate clients. A look at recent data reveals an interesting trend: the rise of the mindful billionaire and status through self-realization. The data shows a very strong shift towards more self-aware and socially conscious pursuits as the popularity and awareness of mindfulness continues to spread. One of the biggest changes Quintessentially has noted is the 55% increase in spending on life-changing experiential opportunities in comparison to luxury goods. Status today, it seems, is more about who I am rather than what I have. And there is more concern around demonstrating depth of character than material wealth. The types of experiences are evolving too. The data suggests that members are increasingly seeking holidays as opportunities for personal growth and to be challenged physically and mentally. Super rich members are spending their money on self-improvement rather than material things and showing a greater interest in learning. For example, requesting masterclasses with the world's most influential tastemakers. Their membership of Quintessentially is still paving the way to money can't buy experiences. They've just shifted focus. Whilst the concept of hiring a villa for a decadent party complete with private chef, cocktail waiters, etc. is still popular, we've actually seen a 20% decrease in nightlife requests. Today, we're just as likely to see a villa being arranged with full professional support, development and confidence coaches, specialist chefs or fitness instructors in order to create a retreat that considers every aspect of the member's well-being. Research suggests that people value experiences and time over material goods. It also suggests that above the comparatively low threshold of only $70,000, wealth does not impact happiness and fulfillment in life. It is natural for those that can afford it to grasp at the deeper, more meaningful aspects of existence. Quintessentially has noted a 21% increase in requests related to philanthropy. We have noticed the way members travel today has completely changed compared to when Quintessentially first started 17 years ago. The fly and flop mentality, getting on a plane, flopping on an island, has evolved into a more mindful, experiential discovery process. It is actually fundamental to people who are successful and now want to give back to a community in which they are travelling or assist that community in some way by influencing it through their experiences. As an example, one of our members has built a purpose-specific yacht that operates not just for personal use, but is also a fully staffed marine research vessel. Rather than just simply holidaying in the Great Barrier Reef and commenting on its environmental issues, this member spends up to 6 months at sea analysing data around the deterioration of the reef and feeding it back to the global research community. There are endless examples of this sort of thing where members are not simply going to a destination to take some pictures for Instagram, but are getting involved because they have the resources and the wherewithal to do so. Quintessentially has noticed a deeper social consciousness in general amongst our younger members, which reflects the growing concerns around giving back and philanthropy. This could be attributed to the global financial crisis in 2008. It woke everybody up to the fact that the age of bling and showing your wealth has died off. In many ways, this philanthropy has kicked in since 2008 because members realised that ultimately they can change things and be more effective and much faster than governments. They have the resources and the business logic to do it. While some members are now taking on more global problems, most of our members cannot operate at this level. But they do operate at a level where they are taking care of certain projects and travelling for that purpose. In its 2010 report, Boston Consulting Group, a quintessentially corporate member, noted a post-recession shift towards valuing experiences over material goods. The global market for luxury back then was around $1 trillion, of which only $350 million was spent on travel, accommodation, alcohol, food, etc. From this research, BCG pointed out that in the 90s and early 2000s, consumers in the aspirational market and rising middle classes viewed luxury items as status symbols. But after the financial crisis, many of these consumers began to question not only why they purchased luxury goods, but also the value they placed on such items. Once you have all the material trappings in your life figured out, you find yourself with more time and space to think. It doesn't take long to realize that more holidays or material possessions won't necessarily bring the fulfillment that you really need. We know from research that the deepest fulfillment comes from compassion, altruism, kindness, meaning, and purpose, focusing on something bigger than oneself. Having said all that, let's not get too serious. Our co-founder, Aaron Simpson, said in a recent interview, "We'll kidnap you, drop you on Ibiza in a pair of Speedos without a wallet." It's a strange phrase when it comes from Quintessentially, who have over the last 17 years have built a reputation as the preeminent fixer for the world's super rich. I'm sure you will agree, it sounds positively bizarre, but it demonstrates a point. Quintessentially gets wealthy people the things that they want anywhere in the world. A Patek Philippe watch that has an 8-year waiting list. We'll get it in a day. Private hire of an ancient Egyptian monument, no problem. An exact replica of Batman's Batcave, consider it done. But as we've already said, our members are favouring experiences over old-fashioned hedonism and bling. And that's where the Speedos come in. I should clarify. Tech entrepreneurs and Saudi billionaires are not going to start falling from the sky onto Ibiza sporting Lycra swimwear. This is just a tongue-in-cheek example of Quintessentially's latest project. It's a game concept. We take an individual and we throw them into a situation. They don't know where they are and they don't know what's going on. The whole premise is to test the limits of their own psyche. We aim to be very much surprising, sometimes delighting, and probably more likely shocking. It's immersive theatre for those that have the bank balance to be whisked off to a parallel universe, just for fun. This immersive theatre is a sideshow to the main event, the luxury concierge service, Quintessentially. Our global team is on hand at all times to arrange anything that our members might desire at short notice. We offer luxury lifestyle management for an annual membership fee ranging from 750 rials to 12,000 rials. Having been founded in 2000, Quintessentially now has more than 2,500 lifestyle managers in more than 65 countries. We deliver a world-class service to people who want to access the inaccessible. Despite the data and the reports, the good news is that the death of conspicuous consumption is a greatly exaggerated hypothesis. The new super yacht that Quintessentially has planned exemplifies that displays of wealth and status will always have an allure. The Quintessentially One is a floating private members club. It will be a 220-metre, 45,000-tonne temple of opulence, costing around $350 million to build. Quintessentially members will be able to purchase a cabin. The maiden voyage is scheduled for 2020 and will take in elite gatherings such as Cannes Film Festival and the Monaco Grand Prix. Quintessentially One will be an icon and a beacon of luxury. It will be like the Eiffel Tower or Empire State Building on the water. People will see it and say, yes, that is the Quintessentially One yacht, and I have to get on it. Thus, the new cycle of aspiration begins and perpetuates the luxury market. I thank you very much.
Mr. Miller, thank you very much. That is absolutely fascinating. Thank you. Signature Luxury 100 could not have a better partner than BMW, a brand which epitomizes luxury, craftsmanship, and of course, innovation. Let's look at an AV on BMW, the Dream on Wheels. Wow, thank you. Please put your hands together. That was incredible. Sure. The perfect setting to set yet another benchmark in luxury and, of course, excellence. I would now like to request Her Highness Saida Basma Al Sayed, the founder of Whispers of Serenity Clinic, Mr. Atulya Sharma, the Chief Executive Officer of United Media Services, Ms. Alpana Roy, the Executive Vice President of United Media Services, and Mr. Mayank Singh, the Group Editor of United Media Services, to kindly come onto stage and unveil the Luxury 100 2017. Thank you. Thank you for doing the honors. Your Highness, Mr. Sharma, Ms. Roy, and of course, Mr. Singh. I would like to request, which you already are, Your Highness and Ms. Roy, to please kindly stay with me on the stage, which you already are, so thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is as much about all of you as it is about the concept of luxury. You, our patrons, have continually inspired us to present you with unique products. And needless to say, the Luxury 100 book is going to be a keepsake. So please kindly make sure that you all take a copy before you leave tonight's event. Thank you. Now, finally, the moment we've all been waiting for. Signature is proud to present the Luxury 100 Awards to the best of 2017. These products have changed luxury perceptions, highlighted the expertise of their brands, and taken their undeniable luxury heritage forward. In short, ladies and gentlemen, these are the best luxury products of this year. The first award of the evening is the Luxury Car of the Year, a car that stays true to the ideals of an American luxury sedan. And the award goes to Lincoln Continental. Thank you. Please kindly come on stage to receive your award. Thank you. Thank you very much. Our next award is for the Iconic Lifestyle Jewelry of the Year. This goes to Swarovski, a brand that excels in innovation, beauty, and of course, perfection. Please kindly come onto stage to receive your award. Thank you so much. Please put your hands together. Thank you. And up next is the Luxury Furniture Brand of the Year. This award goes to Marina Home. A name synonymous with quality and creativity, Marina Home has continually evolved and reinvented itself into its present personality, fusing the urban and the exotic. Please come up onto stage to receive your award. Thank you, Marina Home. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Congrats. Right, now we present the award for the Iconic Car of the Year. This award goes to Mercedes-Benz S-Class. This luxury vehicle is a classic, confident, and highly modern saloon with breathtaking technical innovations. Please kindly come up onto stage and put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Wait. All right, so our next award of the evening is Innovative Watch Brand of the Year, and the award goes to Rolex. Rolex is one of the finest names in horology, Rolex has been presenting watch lovers with new and very exciting timepieces year after year. Please kindly come onto stage to receive your award, Rolex. Thank you. It's now time to present the award for the luxury SUV of the year. And the award goes to Range Rover Velar, one of the most exciting SUVs from the marquee this year. Thank you very much. Please join us on stage. All right, we are going to present an award for the Best Real Estate Developer of 2017. The award goes to Tilal Al Kurum for their remarkable townhouses that blend luxury and convenience with perfect ease. Thank you. Please join us on stage. Moving on to the next award, the iconic timepiece of the year. The award goes to a timepiece that combines technology, aesthetic beauty, and innovation. The award goes to Brevet Virtuosa 8. Please kindly come onto stage. Thank you. Now the award for the outstanding car brand of the year, and that goes to BMW. Creating automobiles that are exceptional and exciting, BMW has always been a game changer in the automotive industry. Please kindly come onto stage, BMW.
Whatever this is.
Thank you, BMW. Our next award goes to a homegrown luxury brand that has become internationally acclaimed. The Fragrance of the Year award goes to Amouage for Figment. Thank you very much. Please join us. Thank you, Your Highness, and thank you, Ms. Elpinaroy. Please kindly take a seat. Thank you. Now, finally, you get to have a break from my voice. I'm sure you're very pleased. So, ladies and gentlemen, there are more awards to come tonight, but for now, we have a lovely musical showcase by a soulful vocalist called The Nye. She's a sought-after singer, and she's also accompanied this evening by the band called Pulse and Soul, who have been performing across Oman, and they are extremely popular for their unique approach to music. Thank you very much.
He moves in space with minimum waste and maximum joy. City lights and business nights. When you require streetcar design for higher heights, diamond light, lover boy. He moves in space with minimum waste and maximum joy. City lights and business nights. When you require streetcar design for higher No place to be ending, but somewhere to start. No need to ask, he's a smooth operator. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. Coast to coast and land to Chicago, Western Bay. Across the north and south to Key Largo, the Port face to face each passing case. We shadow box and double cross, yet lead the chase. A license to love, insurance to hold. Melt all your memories, change into gold. His eyes are like angels, but his heart is cold. No need to ask, he's a smooth operator. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. Coast to coast and land to Chicago, Western Bay. Across the north and south to Key Largo, the Port Say. 'Cause he's a smooth, 'cause he's a smooth, 'cause he's a smooth, 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 smooth operator, yeah. Smooth operator, smooth operator, smooth operator. Tell me, when will you be mine? Tell me, quando, quando, quando we can share a love divine. Please don't make me wait again. When will you say yes to me? Tell me, quando, quando, quando you mean happiness to me. Please don't make me wait again. Every moment today, every day seems a lifetime. Let me show you the way, yeah, 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 to enjoy beyond compare. I can't wait a moment more. Tell me, quando, quando, quando say it's me that you adore. seems a lifetime. Let me show you the way to a joy beyond compare. I can't wait a moment more. Tell me quando, quando, quando. Say it's me that you adore. Please don't make me wait again. Oh my love, please tell me when. Please don't make me wait again. Oh my love, please tell me when. You won't admit you love me, so how am I ever to know you only answer? Perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. A million times I've asked you, and then I ask you over again. You only answer. Perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. If you don't make your mind up, we'll never get started. And I don't wanna wind up being parted, broken hearted. So if you really love me, say yes. And if you don't, dear, confess. But please don't tell me, perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. You won't admit you love me, so how am I ever to know you only tell me? Perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. A million times I've asked you, and then I ask you over again. You only answer. Perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. If you don't make your mind up, we'll never get started. And I don't wanna wind up being parted, broken hearted. So if you really love me, say yes. And if you don't, dear, confess. But please don't tell me, quizás, quizás, quizás. Perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. Perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. So from the beautiful old school songs, we're gonna change the mood up a bit. Enjoy this one. like the ocean. What devotion are you? How deep is your love? It's like Nirvana. Hit me harder. Oh yeah. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? How deep is your love? It's like the ocean. Pull me closer. Oh yeah. Open up my eyes. Tell me who I am. Let me in on all your secrets. No inhibition, no fear. How deep is your love? Is it like the ocean? What devotion are you? How deep is your love? Is it like Nirvana? Hit me harder. Oh yeah. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? How deep is your love? Is it like the ocean? Pull me closer. Oh yeah. Tell me how deep is your love? How deep can we go deeper? Tell me how deep is your love? How deep can we go deeper? Tell me how deep is your love? How deep can we go deeper? Tell me how deep is your love? How deep, how deep, how deep? Tell me how deep is your love? How deep can we go deeper? Tell me how deep is your love? How deep can we go deeper? Tell me how deep is your love? How deep can we go deeper? Tell me how deep is your love? 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 Is it like the ocean? Pull me closer. Oh yeah. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? How deep is your love? How deep is your love?
We now have an interesting session that we have designed especially for the audience tonight, of course. Oman is home to some fine brands that have their roots right here in the Sultanate. Some of these brands have gone beyond the borders and have made a mark for themselves in the international market. One such brand is Endamage, the fashion label created by the Zakwani sisters, Lubna and Nadia Al-Zakwani. The Endamage was created by Lubna and Nadia in 2010, and they now have operations in Muscat as well as Dubai. The brand has grown at an impressive pace since the inception in 2010. Muscat Fashion Week, Vogue Fashion Dubai Experience, and the Paris Fashion Week are some of the fashion avenues where the brand has been invited to participate, which is absolutely fantastic. So we're going to call them on stage and they're going to have an engaging chat with Annie Kurian, the editor of Signature. Nadia and Lubna will share the journey of their homegrown fashion label, Endamage, and how they got to the fashion capitals of Paris and Dubai. I would like to now welcome Nadia, Lubna, and Annie onto the stage, please. Thank you.
Hello again. I don't think the sisters require much of an introduction. Nadia and Lubna have been creating outstanding fashion creating an outstanding fashion label, as well as actually taking Oman's fashion industry outside. And I've known them from the beginning of their journey, which was in 2010. Yes. Would you like to tell our audiences about how you started? I know it wasn't easy.
Let them know what your okay, so I basically started with a college degree in fashion and pattern drafting, which was very rare at that time. It wasn't a field that was accepted by the market or the society. But I was very content on proceeding with it. Once I graduated, I started designing abayas and kaftans that were, again, very new in the market. It then grew as we saw more and more designers coming through. In 2013, we got approached by Muscat Fashion Week to present a ready-to-wear collection, and that was a niche in the market. There weren't that many Arab designers or regional designers that were designing things that could be worn by international women around the world. And that's when we started with our international line in 2013. And just very recently, we came out with a luxury gown line, which is, again, something that was needed in the market, and we tapped into that market. Do you want to add anything? No, I think that's...
So tell me, you've got 2 offices. You've got operations here in Muscat and Dubai. How does that work?
So basically, we are very proud of being Omanis. Our brand name in Dimaj is a merge, which literally means the merge of 2 cultures. With us is mainly Oman and the international fashion scene. What was the question?
Muscat and Oman.
Okay, so Muscat is our base. That's where we have created a strong identity. Our brand, everything's made in Oman, and that's one of the things that we pride in. Gets manufactured here and gets sent off to Dubai. With Dubai being the fashion hub of the GCC, that's where most of our operations go on. PR, creativity, media, buyers. That's one of the main hubs from where we operate. So I think that mainly covers the two places. Yes.
So Nadia, you are the brain, and Lubna is the heart
Yes.
of the brand.
Yes.
What's the equation out there? How does that work?
Being sisters and naturally Omanis and coming in from the same culture and same upbringing, we work well together. She is the creative head behind everything. Inspirations come from her. The technicalities, since I have a management background, the technicalities of the business comes in from me. We work well together. We understand each other. We have the same final target that we need to work towards. Again, also with the creativity, we are very well known for our traditional embroideries that we incorporate into our modern, that we incorporate into our ready-to-wear and now our luxury gowns. So that's where we also play together, hand in hand. Yeah.
So what happens when both of you have an argument? I'm sure it's not.
Which happens a lot, by the way. You can't always find someone that's on the same wavelength as you. But I think that's the beauty of it. Me, I'm very subtle, very calm with my colors. Nadia is very bright, very opulent. So what happens is we come together with both ideas and see what works. So it's not that I'd say, no, I'm the creative background, so I'm going to do what I think. It's always teamwork at the end of the day.
Stubborn though. So
Who wins the arguments?
She does most of the time.
Well, tell us about your journey to Paris, because you've been showing at the Paris Fashion Week. You've had your showcase there. How did that happen?
After we established a strong ground in the region, we decided that for us as a brand, we had to take the brand international. And it wasn't by having a big fashion show just for the exposure of people. It was about getting the buyers that actually matter, the media that we could talk our story about too, let them understand where we're coming from, the brand, what our goal is, and bring that out. So with Paris, we started showcasing our collections 2 years ago.
And we've seen, of course, we're not going to see that. We didn't see direct results. So no buyer came in and said, okay, we want these pieces for the store. But what happened was, and what we realized was, they would come every season to check that, yes, this brand is there, they're consistent, their quality is the same, they're sticking to their brand identity. And that's when they started recognizing the brand, and they'd come back, remember the brand, and ask for it. After that, we started getting orders from international boutiques, and that's what we were trying to get. We're going to continue going to Paris because that's where we see our brand. We want to be in stores around the world, obviously, but I think Paris for us is very crucial right now.
What about the other fashion capitals, let's say London or New York?
We had done a showcase in New York. Of course, who doesn't love New York, right? But for us, because it's a lot of couture, it's a lot of hand embroidery, it's more feminine, very elegant, I feel like Paris is a better fit for us, while New York is more edgy. So when it comes to the brand identity, it doesn't really fit us well. So I think it's about the brand finding where they fit in well and focusing on that city.
So when it comes to choosing or working with brands, you've had brand associations
Yeah.
with Rolls-Royce, Montblanc, Tiffany.
Yeah.
How do you choose that? How does that happen?
Well, I think they choose us. Again, it's a brand. We always look for brands that have the same, are targeting the same clientele as us. So with our brand, we try to, with every collection, we empower women. Our muse would always be someone like Sayda Basma, who is a strong businesswoman that is taking, well, as you know, like Arab women are not known for their brains or what they've accomplished in life. But that has been changing, and that's what we're trying to bring out through our outfits. We're trying to enlighten and show off these wonderful, strong women through our clothes. So we try to find brands that fit that same target market and work together to create something where both our clienteles get together. So it's very beneficial for us and for the brands as well to have affiliations with each other. I think, and that's how it's worked for us, and it's worked very well. Like even with Rolls-Royce, when we had like a small dinner, women started talking to each other. They realized they all have stories to tell each other, and they were all on the same wavelength. So it made sense.
Okay. Great. And could you share with us some of the challenges? I'm sure it was an easy journey.
I guess like any other business, it's not easy. With us, it was, we first started in 2010. I was working for a PR agency in Dubai, and I didn't want to take a bank loan or, get into any of those debts. So I had my savings and, of course, my family's help. And till today, it's always been that. It's not been that we were going or asking for help. It's always been us doing it on our own, and I think that's what made us stronger. So even though you fall, you get back up again, and you continue.
And sorry. Another thing also that I wanted to mention is being in the right place at the right time. Lubna was working for a PR agency, as she said, and the partnerships, the clients that she worked with, some of the clients were very well brands known in the market. That did play an essential role in us as a startup brand moving forward because we did associate with them. At the same time, Lubna got to learn what is needed to make it into the international market through these well-known brands. So it's an education for us at the start where we really did pay attention to how are the luxury brands moving and what do we need to do to get to that point. So that was one of the things too.
Amazing. So what's next for Endamage?
Well, hopefully a lot. As I said, we're trying to accomplish a very strong ground before we go international. It's not about just getting any store that wants to stock us into their stores. It's about finding the right match for us. It's about knowing what will benefit us as a brand and how we can take Oman and our heritage internationally and seeing it worn by international women. So we're looking at more international collaborations.
Thank you. We wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies.
Wow, thank you. Thank you very much, ladies. That was absolutely fantastic. I feel quite humbled, and we wish you all the very best. We would like to formally wish Endemol all the very best of success, and we do hope that you achieve all your goals that you set out to achieve. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our next set of awards. And to present these awards, I'd like to again invite back onto stage Her Highness Sayyida Basma Al Sayed and Ms. Alpana Roy. Please join me on stage. Thank you very much. Okay, so the award for the most stylish car of the year goes to Aston Martin DB11, a stunning car that never fails to turn heads. Please kindly come onto stage. Thank you. I think we do need to clap with a little bit more enthusiasm. Thank you. There we go. Thank you. We next have the award for Haute Jewelry of the Year, which goes to Malabar Gold and Diamonds for their commitment to creativity, quality, and exemplary design. Please come onto stage. Thank you very much. We now go to the Luxury Business Hotel of the Year, and the award goes to none other than the Hormuz Grand Hotel, an iconic property that stands out for excellent service, contemporary design, and of course, cutting-edge facilities. Please come onto stage, Hormuz Grand. Thank you. The next award this evening is the Dynamic Coupe of the Year. And it goes to none other than Infinity for the Q60, which sets new benchmarks in luxury without compromising on looks or comfort. Thank you, Infinity. Up next is the Contemporary Kitchen brand of 2017, and it goes to Nolte, the German brand that has been changing the way the world views contemporary kitchens with stylish designs. Nolte, please join us on stage. Thank you. We now have the Luxury Property Developer of the Year, and the award goes to Muscat Bay. Thank you. This real estate development, forgive me, is set to become one of Oman's finest addresses for luxury and lifestyle. Please put your hands together for Muscat Bay. The next award is the Supercar of the Year, the most powerful and fastest car to be launched by the Italian automobile manufacturer. And the award goes to a Ferrari 812 Superfast. Now calling them back onto stage, our next award is for the Fashion Label of the Year. The award goes to Endemol for the brand's fresh, vibrant, and edgy design. Please come onto stage, Endemol. Okay, the next award is presented to the Luxury Private Resort of the Year, and it goes to Shangri-La Al Hassan Resort and Spa. Al Hassan is the embodiment of luxury hospitality and leaves no stone unturned to provide guests with only the best. Thank you.
Say the words oh so slowly. Say the words oh, their love
Lifestyle Brand of the Year. And it goes to Mont Blanc. Craftsmanship is the USP of this luxury writing instrument, leather and watch brand. Mont Blanc, please join us. Thank you so much.
How many times do I have to tell you? Even when you're crying, you're beautiful too. The world is beating you.
And our final award of this evening is Style Brand of the Year. The award goes to a brand that originates in or from fashion's capital, Italy. The winner of the Style Brand of the Year is Trussardi. Thank you.
Heads underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind.
Okay, ladies, don't go too far because we'd like to congratulate all the winners. We would like to invite all the winners back onto stage, if you don't mind, to join Her Highness and Ms. Alpana Roy for a group photograph. We would also like to invite Mr. Atulya Sharma, Mr. Mayank Singh, Ms. Annie Kurian, and Ms. Priyanka Bohidar, the advertising manager of Signature Magazine. Please kindly join us on stage for a group photograph. Ladies and gentlemen, can we please have a huge round of applause for the winners of Signature Magazine, the Luxury 100 2017. We're going to move on, and I would like to call on stage Ms. Priyanka Bohidar, the advertising manager of Signature Magazine, to deliver a short note of thanks. Please kindly welcome Ms. Priyanka on stage. Thank you.
Your Highness and distinguished guests, we would like to extend our sincerest gratitude to Her Highness Saida Basma Al Said for gracing this platform and handing out the awards to the winners. A big thank you to all our esteemed guests who have taken time out from their busy schedule to join us tonight. Givenchy once said, "Luxury is in every detail," and we at Signature believe that too. And hence, we have always pulled out all stops when it comes to luxury and lifestyle. The Signature Luxury 100 is just one of the examples of our efforts to create a bespoke experience for our readers and audience. We sincerely hope that you have enjoyed the third edition of Signature Luxury 100 as much as we have enjoyed in preparing it over the last few months. We have been fortunate to have partners who have encouraged us to bring this platform to life. A special thanks to Mr. Achin Chaudhary from Al Janebi Automobiles for his consistent support and BMW for being our luxury partners for this event. I would like to also extend my sincere gratitude to your venue partner, Muscat Bay, for lending us this stunning setting that befits such an event. This event would not have been possible without the backing we have received from our hospitality partners, Al Jarwani Hospitality. I would also like to thank our light and sound partner, BIG, media partners, Times of Oman and Al Shabiba, and our print partner, Oman Printers and Stationery. Finally, Signature would not have been possible without the continuous support of the advertisers and the well-wishers who have been with us in this journey every step of the way. We hope that this relationship grows from strength to strength in the years to come. Once again, thank you for being here, and we look forward to welcoming you at the Signature Luxury 100 2018. Have a good evening and a very happy new year. Thank you.
Okay, the good news is you no longer have to listen to my voice. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a wonderful evening. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I personally have enjoyed hosting this evening. I'd like to invite you all to stay back and join us and mingle and enjoy the evening. Our hospitality partner, Al Jawani Hospitality has prepared some fantastic food and some live stations to my left. And that brings us to the end of the evening. So, on behalf of Signature Luxury 100, we'd like to thank all our guests, all our sponsors. Her Highness, thank you very much for being here this evening. And we ask that you travel safely, and thank you very much. Shukran jazilan.
It's a feeling that is growing, 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 growing inside me. A feeling I'm gonna explode. This is what you do to me. Are your lips saying things that you feel in your heart? If your heart is beating madly, then let the music start. Hold me, hold me. It's a feeling that I'm feeling when you hold me. I want you night and day.